Welcome back to Exhausted Reviews, where I'm exhausted and I make reviews. And what the heck is going on with Helck? Today we're going to be talking about Helck, and then we're going to talk about Dark Gathering, two new shows that have both started in this season. And first off, let me just say, let me get a little closer so you can really understand this. What is going on in Helck? This show is absolutely insane in the membrane. You guys have to watch this show, especially if you're into fantasy. That's right, it's not an isekai, it's a fantasy. So this is the deal with Helck, right? This dude right here is like on some Eins Ul Gon level of power level. This man is just like complete OP. He's competing in this tournament where the winner will get to be the Demon King. And look at this guy. I love this. This guy's pretty adorable. He's like a little narwhal walrus thing. He's kind of hilarious. But there's the Demon Lord lady. I'm not sure who she is. She's kind of like a upper management of the demon army. But they're watching Helck, and there's a monster tournament happening, and a human joins it. And she's like, "Why are you letting a human join?" And then Helck, and he's like, "Well, look at this." And Helck says, "I hate humans. Let's destroy them all." And everyone is cheering. I love this world that they're building, because everyone is like, "Yeah, go, bro! Like, yeah, we hate the humans. Get rid of them." Everyone is just so like cool over here, and this girl is freaking blowing her top, constantly exploding. They go into this green demon contract that they're talking about, which basically makes it so that the people who are fighting in the tournament can't hurt each other and can't get hurt during the tournament, which is a cool idea. It gives giving our main characters kind of like some invincibility outside of the tournament. It's pretty fun because they can go crazy during some fight scenes in a few episodes with what's happening later on. So she just can't believe that this guy is like, that Helck is really there to be a bad guy, to destroy the human world. And then Helck starts walking up to his opponent, bro. They really make a big deal out of it. Like, bro, they spend like 15 seconds like, what is Helck about to do? He's walking up to the guy even though he's down. And then he's like, and then dude literally reaches out his hand. He's like, "Hey, bro, you did great that job." And he's like, "Nah, man, you kicked my butt, but I appreciate it." So Hulk is just a really genuine guy when it comes to monsters. This guy is freaking hilarious. And it's like, why is he even here? What is this guy's story? Because we learn a little bit of information at the end, but so far this dude is literally just hilarious. He's on some like Saitama shit of being the strongest ever, and no one can touch him. But he's also just like a regular ass, like kind of chill guy. So they decide that they need. She's literally like lighting the entire place on fire. And while the place is burning down, they decide that they need to change the contest. So instead of a fighting contest, things are going to be changed up to a building a house of card contest. So literally, this is their way of combating Helck without making themselves look like a fool for breaking the rules. So while this is going on, we cut to this lady exploring some towns, and she doesn't seem like anything's going on here, really. We're not sure what's going on. Sounds like she's heading towards the Demon Kingdom, but she comes to this bar and it's empty. Someone left out a cup of water too, so like this place is just completely empty. Nobody's there. And we cut back to the House of Cards idea, where everyone and they literally gave him greasy cards, so everyone is like trying to stack their cards. His are literally falling over, like he's literally freaking. They're literally just collapsing over. They're made of grease, and so he does something genius here. He focuses. He brings out his inner focus, and then his aura is so powerful. His aura is literally so powerful. He knocks away a bunch of other cards around him, and is able to build a freaking triple dimensional excess hyperspeed. This man is a freaking absolute unit, just tearing through these cards. And this show is like, it's kind of like Sakamoto-san. It's like a fantasy version of Sakamoto, except he is actually that guy. And Sakamoto, we don't even know how Sakamoto existed, but this guy is that guy. He's Himothy. And because this was a last minute addition, they didn't really have rules. And this is our favorite part right here, where she says, "Hey, isn't that against the rules?" And the dog guy just says, "Woof woof woof." I like the sense of humor this show has. It's kind of funny. And then of course we get our Stutsuga Einsama moment that every show needs like this. Against the rules? No. You misunderstand. See, building the castle was only a metaphor. It was a metaphor for building up our kingdoms. Each one had our own kingdoms, and his aura knocking over our card was part of your inability to protect your kingdom, as he was able to build up and create ultimate power while destroying all of his enemies. So clearly, he deserves to be the true winner here. And everyone is like, "Oh my god." He's like, "Got it. You've had your chance." This guy, I love this guy. This guy is the OG. And everyone's like, "Damn, he's right, bro." And so the match just erupts into chaos of everyone being like, "Well, I'm not about to get taken out last." And so they literally are having, it's chaos now, as everyone's trying to build and destroy houses of cards, which is already truly a feat of itself. So it definitely turned into a more entertaining event. So they keep trying to change it up, and they're like, "You know what? We're gonna have a cooking contest." Oh wait, sorry. See, I did skip ahead a little bit. I do want to talk about, I think it's cool that their powers, some people have specific powers that are met when they meet conditions, and their powers that they can share thoughts when they are drinking coffee. That's just kind of cool. I should tell my brother about that. He would probably like that. But oh yeah, they even do check too. They even do chess too. He says, "I'm gonna make sure you get stuck with a child-sized apron," and then he really to wear a little baby apron. And then there's this freaking parfait. And oh my god, you are not gonna believe this when I tell you guys, she has a literal Food Wars moment of her eating the food and giving it a 10 out of 10. So he is so beastie. Nothing can stop him. This guy is an unreckonable force. And Princess is feeling big mad. She's feeling big mad, trying to protect him from these dang humans. And we're watching them play silly rock, paper, scissors. And he has this picture of his brother. And we find out that the Helck has an enormous bounty on his head because Helck committed fratricide, which I just found out through this episode, is that he killed the hero, his own brother, Helck, Chess or Kless. So Helck killed him, is carrying around a picture of him. The green girl thinks that she might know who he's talking about. And the spy from earlier, her information is getting back to the Demon Queen, and she's saying that everywhere she goes was empty. And then the castles are also getting attacked at the very end by winged knights. What is going on in this show? And then Helck is also evil, and they're literally playing rock, paper, scissors, and he has the evil moment mode and just smashes the ball on this guy's head. And he can't even feel it because it's of the magic. So it's kind of funny, but also like, what the heck is going on this show? This show is so wacky. And I love the humor of the show. Yo, this is a sleeper hit. Y'all need to watch this show. Alright? That's all I'm really going to say about this show. Just because if you guys aren't... If this show wasn't wacky enough to get your attention, I don't know what will be. So we're going to move on from a fantasy comedy on to a horror comedy in Dark Gathering. Dark Gathering I quite liked. I liked it. It was honestly cute. Some of the horror... It wasn't as lollybait as I thought. It really was just like a little girl. And at first I was... so there's the creepy girl. There's the fun girl, who's also kind of a dork. She's definitely a big dork. And there's the guy who's like, I literally keep seeing spirits. I freaking am traumatized constantly. And apparently he was haunted by spirits on his right hand, which is why he wears gloves. So he pulls up to his friend's house, and he turns out he's gonna be her tutor. And when he gets there, he literally sees her. He's just like flabbergasted. She can see. She's like, yo, you got that on your right hand, and she has two pupils that look like skulls, and she can see it. And so his whole thing is that he attracts demons. Demons love him. For whatever reason, he just is genetically inclined to be unlucky. So the demons, he literally, like, he can see the kind of ghosty aura around her, and it's just insane. And also, I am a fan of her design too. She looks like a little, like, Dracula baby. This is definitely, like, she definitely went to the Soul Eater school for design, and honestly, I'm not mad. And she's carrying around a little twitching bunny too, which is also hilarious. So they decide to take him to go ghost hunting, and it's actually pretty funny because there's like this violent, bloody scene. Where this guy is, it's probably, I don't know if it's on YouTube. So they're going into this haunting scene where this phone is haunting people and freaking literally killing people. People are disappearing from this phone, and he's like, "Bro, I'm trying to get out of here," and she's like, "Nah, bro, you got demons around you, bro. You should stay." And so this girl, the fucking weird friend, is like, "Bro, just get in the phone booth." And my dude gets in the phone booth, and he literally, the phone literally starts speaking to him, and he literally starts seeing like a freaking, like, bloodied up ghost print, like, in the wall. Like, this is some actual cursed, haunted shit happening right here. And so the girl, she opens the door, and she literally throws her bunny in there, and like, bro, it's, what the hell is going on? I'm literally saying as me, like, what is going on here? So they get out of there. There's a disgusting ghost rabbit. So, like, this little girl is literally killing ghosts. She's finding and exercising evil spirits and literally just killing them. So it's kind of fun. It's kind of funny towards the end. So she's smart. She can see spirits, and we get this scene where he's like, "I've had enough of this crazy ghost girl stuff. I'm gonna get out of here." And then she's like, "Bro," so I was kind of mad because she was like, "Can you not get so mad at this little demon girl?" And I was like, "Bro, like, do you mean the girl who literally, like, made a stuffed rabbit explode in blood in a payphone booth that was speaking hauntedly? What do you mean not get mad at her, bro? This chick is crazy." And then she's like, "Well, actually," and then she gets into her backstory, and we get the obligatory sad girl backstory. And she liked going to haunted places. Basically, she got haunted, and she ended up with two pupils. So she had two pupils, one that could see the demon world, and one she could kind of flip back and forth between the real world and the demon world. And she would see a lot and get scared. And then they would go to the amusement park, and then a freaking cursed driver, a cursed evil monster, smashed into their car. And somehow that made her smart. Like, literally, she got traumatized into being smart. And she was like, "I used to see the same world. I used to see two different worlds. Now I see the same one. I see the ghost world and the human world at the same time." So we get a cool backstory, and the sad part comes in. So the first thing she saw when she came to was something literally stealing her mom. A little fetus baby ghost was stealing her mom, and it was freaking nasty, bro. It's freaking disgusting. It's kind of pretty creepy too. And dad is dead. Both parents are dead, so it's pretty sad. She's got a sad backstory. They decide to go back. He feels bad for her, and he's literally getting choked out by a telephone. I forgot that he literally starts getting choked out by a telephone with that little doll. And she's like, she gives him a little talisman to, like, protect him. And it's like, that's also funny. She says, "Let's go on a date." And then it's like, "Yeah, way to make a move." Like, "Bro, you're weird. Stop saying that. Don't encourage that. You're being weird." So she gives him a little gift, a little, like, statue. And that's funny. She called the ghost like crazy, but she got blocked. So ghosts are literally just scared of this little girl. And so she gets in there, and even though he has the protection thing, the ghost is literally still trying to kill him. So she manages to get in there. She fucking smashes the phone with a bag full of rocks and delivers some fucking bars. She gets in there holding. This is honestly really cute too. She's honestly a cute character. I like the way her eyes work too. And she delivers some bars. destroys the payphone. And it's just like, you don't have to worry about being scared because I'm gonna hunt down the demons. And then also she's like, you'll be here tomorrow. I know you will. And he's like, so, and he's literally still being creeped out. Then you turn to the back. You see the back, and she is literally choking out the stuffed animals, bro. All the stuffed animals, and she's doing some weird like cult shit. But every time I see her with the stuffed animal, she's either choking it out or like slamming it into the freaking. So she's like tying this thing into to this doll with like holy water or sake or something, and she's like, bro, you can't fool me. Bro, her friend is literally demonic. She's like, you felt one thing, but your actions said another. She's like, you like, bro. His friends are freaking ridiculous. His friends are crazy, bro. She is crazy. So he decides to become an adrenaline junkie, and he joins them on their little ghost hunting adventure. And then right now he's thinking like, why is she having so many trouble finding spirits, but the spirits love me? She's like even more spiritual than I am. She can literally see demons, and it's like the spirits are trying to avoid her, and it's kind of hilarious because she's basically like feeding, bro. She's literally feeding the ghosts to other ghosts, like putting poisonous bugs in a jar, letting them fight, and taking the just like stripping the victor of their positive properties. So she's literally just like a little demon girl, coming to kill monsters and shit. And that's just fucking wild. That's crazy. Honestly, both of these shows are really good. They're both pretty funny too. I was definitely enjoying myself. So I think since these are kind of funny, I'm gonna bundle these two together since I caught the first episode. So y'all leave a like if you like this kind of videos, and leave a comment if you want me to watch more anime. And I will see you in the next video. Peace!